Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Leo for the month of May 2022. As you know, dear Leo, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Four of Wands. In the challenging position, we have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. In the present position, we have the Hermit, clarified by the King of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we have the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting spread. Let's get right into it. In the past position, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a major arcana card, and he's all about having a very strong authority. He is all about our belief system and the traditions that mean, a lot to us. And so in the past, dear Leo, you were definitely following the rules, and you were definitely doing the right thing when it came to the community that mattered a lot to you, when it came to your family, when it came to your friends, when it came to people that you really, your neighbors as well, that you really kind of cared a lot about. The Hierophant tells me that you were able to control your emotions quite well, that you focused on really the most important thing in our life, which of course is doing the right thing, being ethical, exercising wisdom, and following tradition as well. You contributed to the community a great deal, and of course that created a really wonderful and strong foundation for you from which you continue to benefit today. Now, in the challenging position, we do see the Seven of Cups, which tells me there will be a little bit of confusion in the month of May for you, dear Leo, because when the Seven of Cups makes an appearance, it tells me that there may be something you're avoiding in the month of May, something you don't really want to address that you know you need to address, because that will help you move forward much faster. You could be focusing on the materialistic aspects in your life rather than spiritual, because when you focus on superficial things, it definitely leaves an emptiness and a feeling of something hollow on the inside that ultimately will drive that the need for spirituality as you move through life. And this is why we do see the Hermit in the present position, telling me that you will focus on finding the answers on the inside. You will focus on finding the truth and really kind of getting to the bottom of things. But with the Seven of Cups in the challenging position, it's telling me that there may be some patterns of behavior that are not really working for you in the month of May. There may be something that you need to let go of, some attachments to expectations, maybe some attachments to outcome as well. And it could also mean, the Seven of Cups, that the choices that are being presented to you are not really that great. So do remember, just because you're offered a choice does not mean you should take it. Just because a door is open in front of you does not mean you should walk through it. So when you become a little bit wiser, you start to learn that what is in front of you is not always, that great. So it does take a little more tenacity and a little bit more skill and experience to kind of find what truly fits you. Sometimes, when we get the Seven of Cups in the challenging position, it could point to the fact that we are a little bit confused and we're not really seeing a way forward. And this is again why you have the Hermit in the present position, because the Hermit kind of clarifies the choices that should be made that are really, really important, because it comes from the inside. The answers you seek are already inside of you. We do see that that in the month of May, there will be some low vibrational authority figure. We have an emperor here in the clarifying position. He can be very inconsistent and unpredictable, which, can be difficult to manage. This type of person, this is someone who could be in your professional life or your personal life, definitely an authority figure, someone that can be causing some problems, especially as it relates to the choices that you will be addressing in the month of May, dear Leo. Now, in the present position, we have the Hermit, clarified by the King of Cups. The Hermit is all about, it's a major arcana card, which tells me that you are going to be focused on soul searching. The star that we see show up in the that he's holding, the star means you are on the right path, because you are guiding yourself and people that are following behind you. The Hermit is a very powerful card, and it's also a turning point. This is a card that shows up in your life when you have a turning point in your life, when one path kind of is over and another path begins. The path that begins with the Hermit is more of a wisdom path. Now you've reached the level of experience that you haven't had before, and so now you are becoming the authority figure and the teacher, and you're showing and lighting the way for people behind you. So definitely the month of May is going to be one for the books, dear Leo. You are very much going to have the answers. So, the Hermit is a very, very important card. Sometimes people get worried that it means isolation and it means being alone. No, you can be in a room of people and still feel alone. The Hermit is all about inner guidance. The Hermit is all about lighting the way for others and having the answers within you. But we also see the King of Cups in the clarifying position, which tells me that the divine wants you to remember to be compassionate to yourself, to be compassionate to others, to remember to balance things in your life. You want to have a good, strong alignment between your mind, your heart, and your soul, because that will help you manifest things into your life that you would like to see manifest. Also, the balance of your emotions. Sometimes the King of Cups actually represents a primary emotion in our life, such as compassion or happiness or fulfillment. And that is important to be aware of in the month of May. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me you're going to be focused on money. You're going to be focused on stability, on security. It does look like you want to level up your status when it comes to financial security. You'll be working very hard on making sure that more money is coming in rather than going out. We see this guy sitting on his throne. The city behind him represents opportunities, right? But he's holding on to the money way too tight, and this particular pentacle is blocking his heart chakra. So do be aware that when you receive the Four of Pentacles, it is a reminder that you may be so fixed or fixated on making money and finding stability that you attribute too much value to the money and to the stability that it brings. Stability and security ultimately comes from within you. You dictate how you feel about stability. The money doesn't give you stability, right? Because if, let's say, somebody gives you $1 million, and then you go into a casino and you spend it all the next day, it's because it comes from within you. Money does not give you stability. You give yourself stability. It's how you see the world. It's how you see what money can buy. Sometimes I see people who make very, very little and yet have so much more than people who make 5 times as much. It's all about your relationship with money. It's all about how you see money. Stability, security, and how you see the world comes from within you. And that's why you have the Hierophant, who reminds you of what is right and what is wrong. That's why you have the Hermit, who reminds you that the answers are within you, not within your mom or dad, brother, sister, husband, wife, daughter, son, neighbor, friend. It is within you. But it does look like in the month of May, especially towards the end of May, you will be very much focused on creating stability, but you may be finding that you're kind of clinging on to money too tightly. Remember, when you do that, universe kind of feels resistance, and when the universe feels resistance, it becomes harder to bring in money. So you want to work with the universe, not against the universe. That is important to be aware of. Now let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman Dream Oracle card that I pulled a little bit earlier. And we have Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Drifter is all about what lights you up and experiencing life as it comes, seeking the essence but not knowing the form. The Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list in your ordinary routine, to feel the breeze against your skin calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go, but be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without you having to search for it, by simply being instead of frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver news from the cosmos. The Drifter helps you find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. Very much an important card, and it's a reminder that we are human beings. We are not human doings. It may seem like if you have a huge to-do list and you're doing everything, it may create an illusion that you're accomplishing a lot, but that is exactly what that is, an illusion. It is important to kind of the stillness is what I think is the most important in life, because it is in the moment of stillness when the answers come. It is in the moment of stillness when the truth appears. It is in the moment of stillness when you're able to see the path. So let's see what we can clarify with the Angel Answer Oracle cards that I pulled earlier today. And we have Ask for Help from Others and A Year from Now. It's important to ask for help from others, especially for you, Leo, because you are, someone who is a leader. You're someone who is a natural born leader. Leo is the, king of the jungle, because it's a big lion, it's a king of the jungle for sure. And so sometimes people have trouble asking and reaching out and delegating, but it is important to remember that you are not supposed to do everything yourself. Do delegate and reach out for services that can help you achieve more throughout the day, instead of doing everything yourself. And it does look like a year from now there's going to be an incredible accomplishment that will be coming your way, an incredible victory, an incredible success. So that is definitely a wonderful moment to look forward to. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Leo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.